Hello everyone, welcome again. So in this tutorial we'll see about C functions. How can we define C functions and how to use it. In C functions there are two different kind of things actually. One is the declaration and is the definition. So declaration is like where you declare a function that these are the prototypes and this is how it can be called. And a definition is like it lists all the statements of the functions. Like when we call a function, what and all will be executed, that is called definition. And then there is something called function call where you actually call the function to be executed. So let's see. So maybe like we can give two integers and then sum the integer and then return the value. So since we are adding two integers, so our return value will also be an integer, and then let's name our function and then we get two integer values. So this is declaration. If you see, there are no statements, there are no curly braces, and there are no statements indicating how this function will be executed. So this is called function declaration. And the function definition will be this is function definition. If you see, there is a curly brace, and then inside the curly brace there is a statement that is going to be executed. So the statement that is going to be executed is like a plus b. We are adding the two integers and then returning the value. So this is actually called function definition. And then to call that function, so main is also in function as we see in the previous tutorial. To call this function we can call just like 4, 5, and then since we are returning value we can get the value. So if you want to check whether our function is working or not, we can put something like this. As you can see in the previous tutorial, we have included printf. So the declaration for the printf is in stdio.h. So we should actually include the setup to let the compiler know that the declaration for printf is in this function, is in this header file. So we compile, successfully compile, and when we run it, sum was equal to 9. So in this one we saw how we can declare a function, and we can define a function, and how we can call the function. So you can call the function directly in the printf as well instead of assigning to a variable. So the return value will actually be transmitted to the printf function. So it will be passed as an argument as for the printf function. So gcc and then you're at it. Okay guys, see you tomorrow in the next videos.